believe it. That's the last time I trust you with anything, Ronan, Deluxe yelled, throwing the VCR's remote control onto the sofa. It bounced off a stack of moldering Playboy magazines and landed precariously on Alistair's head, who merely grunted in his sleep, undisturbed. Ronan, rubbing his temples, glared at the offending machine, which still emitted a faint, unsettling hum. Look, I've already told you there's something wrong with that machine, Deluxe. I asked him to set this to record a program on ITV called City News. It's supposed to be about the dynamic world of finance, high-stakes trading, all that jazz. And what have I got? Open University on BBC Two, a documentary on medieval basket weaving. So instead of keeping my fingers on the ever-changing pulse of the stock market, I'm watching Christopher Dopey Wren on how he built St. Paul's Cathedral. It's an intellectual assault. Alistair, perpetually entertained by anything historical, even if half asleep, piped up, I think it's interesting. A marvel of engineering, that proper foundations, not like some of these modern blocks, all shoddy workmanship. Yeah, you would, Uncle. You were most probably around when he applied for planning permission, probably even helped lay the first brick, knowing your penchant for being everywhere historical. Deluxe scoffed. He looked around the cluttered flat, a faint, acrid smell lingering in the air, a scent he couldn't quite place. It's creepy in here, isn't it? There's a strange smell. Is it? All right, if I turn the thermostat off. Ronan, it's getting a bit warm. Unpleasantly so. Ronan, busy fiddling with the VCR, barely looked up, his frustration evident. Yeah, fine. Just don't touch anything else. Deluxe, please. You have a knack for making things worse. You sure it's not too technical for you, Ronan? Because it seems like you're struggling with this simple piece of modern technology. I thought you were the genius. Deluxe sneered, unable to resist a dig, despite the pervading sense of unease. Suddenly, a strange whirring sound emanated from the VCR, followed by a puff of smoke, a thin, gray plume curling upwards. Oh, you dipstick, Ronan. Now look. What you've done, you've broken it, just when I was about to sell it. Me. I thought Ronan knew about videos. He's the computer whiz, isn't he? Alistair mumbled, now fully awake and intrigued by the malfunction, his eyes wide with curiosity. Ronan threw his hands up in exasperation, feeling a surge of impotent rage. Yeah, Emmanuel in Bangkok, and that's about it. That's the extent of my knowledge of foreign videos. I programmed that computer to record the program you wanted, Deluxe. I followed the instructions to the letter. Now, it's not my fault if it decided to record something else, is it? That machine is up the wall. It's possessed. It has a mind of its own. Ronan kicked the VCR in frustration, sending another plume of smoke into the air, a faint burning smell, now mixing with the earlier acrid scent. Oh, you're trying to blind me with science now, aren't you, Ronan? Emmanuel in Bangkok, honestly, personally, I think these computers are more trouble than they're worth. Too many buttons, too many things that can go wrong. Give me a good old-fashioned transistor radio any day, Deluxe declared, waving away the smoke, a handkerchief pressed to his nose. How did you figure that out, Deluxe? That's remarkably insightful for you. A sudden burst of clarity? Alistair offered, his eyes distant. There was a film on earlier all about computers. Very scary. It was called Colossus, the Forbin Project, or something like that. Computers taking over the world. You're joking. I wish I'd recorded it. Sounds like a good watch. Deluxe exclaimed, his mind already calculating the resale value of such a film. Hang around, Ronan. You most probably have. It was called War Games. It was all about this soppy kid who messes around with computers. And one day, he broke into the computer that controls the American nuclear defense system. He almost got us into World War III by accident. Imagine the fate of the world in the hands of a teenager. Deluxe scoffed. No chance of that happening with Ronan, is there? World War III. This plonker can't even get us into Channel 3, let alone a global nuclear conflict. He'd probably accidentally order a pizza. Ronan, ignoring their bickering, had picked up the VCR manual, its pages brittle and creased, a testament to its age and lack of use. He flipped through it, his brow furrowed, a grim expression on his face. Have you read the instructions too? Your video recorder, Deluxe, the actual manual, the little booklet no one ever bothers with? No, I haven't actually read them. Who reads manuals? Ronan, it's for beginners. For the uninitiated. Well, why don't you do that small thing, Derek? I think you'll find it very interesting, because we have instructions in German, Spanish, French, and Italian, and not one single word in English. Not a jot. No English at all. And that's why your machine don't work. Deluxe. It was made strictly for sale in Europe, continental Europe. Deluxe frowned, genuinely perplexed. But we are in Europe, Ronan. We're in the common market, aren't we? That's what Maggie Thatcher always said. Free trade. Free movement. Yes, I know that, Deluxe. But we've got a different electrical system to the rest of Europe. You see, different voltage. And that's why your machine is on the blink. Its components are burning out. It is a what's technically known as knackered. Completely useless. I'm telling you,